Okay, we are back.
Fantastic. Okay, lovely. So I'll just give a few minutes for the viewers to join in, and then we can have the presentation which you would like to share with us, and so that the guys can understand and get in the information which you want to share with us today, right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Okay, okay. I think we're ready to go. People will jump in. Let's see at least someone jumping in this live presentation right now. We figured out how to share the screen. So let me close that. Let me try to share my screen. Okay. Oh man.
So you're able to share the screen, right, Dimitris?
Yes, yes. We will be
fantastic.
ready to rock and roll in a second.
Okay, so I see people are joining in. We have shared the link and we are live on the group. Okay, so Dimitri, I think let me just introduce you once again, and then we can start with the screen share and the presentation, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. So welcome back to our group's live stream, guys. Here we go behind the scenes to uncover the tactics and strategies top entrepreneurs are using to make more sales in their market and how we can get the same results. So today we have the opportunity to talk with or chat with Dimitris, who is a Google Analytics expert. Please welcome Dimitris, and he'll be taking on the presentation from here on. Okay.
Okay, very, very good. Just let me know if you can see my screen and if you can hear me like very, very good, and we will be ready to rock and roll. And we, of course, will be back to see back and forth we are going to do a Q&A at the end. And right now, I don't know why, but this Be Live is giving me a very, very hard time. I don't know why. But can you see, Jay, can you see my screen right now?
No, since you are the host, I can't directly see the link. Let me just check if I'm able to see that on the group. Give me just 1 minute here.
Yeah. Let's see right here.
Okay, so I'm as of now on the screen and on Facebook. And have you started sharing your screen?
Yes, but I clicked on sharing like 10 times already, and it doesn't want to move from there. I don't know why.
Okay, that's strange because it's not showing live here on the. The group. People can see you and me, but it's not showing your screen here.
Oh God. Technology is not here. We are here to talk about how technology can help us, but technology is not in our favor today. I don't know what to do right now. Everything seems to be frozen on my computer here with Be Live.
So do you have the Facebook open along with Be Live?
Let me open it. So right now, it doesn't seem that we are live right now.
It's showing that we are live, but there's a lot of lag because after we speak, it's showing on the group.
Yeah, right now I can't do anything because I just clicked in to share my screen and it doesn't do anything.
That's strange.
It doesn't do anything.
So do you have any other programs which are running in the background? So if you can just close them and see if that works, if that helps.
Yeah, this is what I will try to do right now.
Lovely.
Or else I think that I think it would be better, so because we are already, you know, take time from everybody's busy day, and I don't want to do that. So maybe it would be better to do it, you know, get people to subscribe on a webinar that we have done before. Because I don't know, it's not in our favor right now. Everything is frozen on my computer, and from the moment I clicked to share, I just can't do anything.
That's strange. So basically, it's the live feed just is blocked, and it's not allowing you to move the mouse or anything to share the screen, right?
Right now, it doesn't.
Okay, that's strange.
Yeah, Christopher Diaz is on the call. What's up, brother? Yeah, be live. I don't really like be live. Every time I've done it like 2-3 times in the past, it doesn't let me do the things that I want to do. So let me go ahead and try one last time.
Okay, sure.
Share lobby section. It's supposed to show my screen right now. Can you make sure? Can you tell me that you can see my screen right now?
I can't see the screen. I'm just checking with Han if he can see the screen.
I'm just checking for my phone here as well, but no, it doesn't show my screen.
No, he doesn't. Okay, that's correct.
Okay, I tried, I don't know, way too many times.
Okay, so once you click on share screen.
Okay, to broadcast. Wait,
right.
I think we got it now.
Okay, yes, we can see it now.
You can see my screen. Oh God, yes. I feel I'm gonna cry right now. I'm gonna cry.
Fantastic. So I can see the screen. Lovely.
Okay, yes. Okay. You can see my screen. I think it's way too small, so we will have to remove our faces here from the equation. Okay. So I don't want to show the name. I just want to show the screen only. No. So it's crazy. Now it doesn't let me show only my screen, so it's way too small for people to can see. It's way too small.
So I think the second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, this is better.
Right now, you can hear me? Can you hear me now? Right now, you can hear me? Okay, yeah. So I have to add my face, at least my face right here. You see me? Yeah. Okay. Right now, you can hear me? Okay, yeah. So okay. I have to add my face. Okay. Okay. I think I got it, guys. Very, very sorry. So I'm ready to rock and roll right here. Okay, I'm ready to rock and roll here. I'm just making sure that I can see I have my face. Okay, I can see there is a little lag, but we can see it. Okay, awesome. So guys, thank you so very much for your patience today. I know it's been hard. Be Live is giving us a very, very hard time. We are already 20 minutes late, and I know it's late where you're watching from, but I want to make sure that this case study is going to worth time. So without further ado, I'm going to present to you a real case study of how we made with a client 136,000 in 30 days simply by using Google Analytics. And to give you some context here, this client was already making like 60 grand per month, but he has already hit a ceiling. He has already hit a level where he couldn't scale even further. So he reached out to me, and we were able to, by analyzing his numbers, analyzing his data inside Google Analytics, we were able to scale even further. Okay, so before we start, I know that we've been a little bit late, but I just want to I will be here for you through the next 60 to 90 minutes, but I want to make sure you turn off all of your distractions and and have your full attention right here, because I can guarantee you that this process that we're going to do right now is going to help you make more money. If you're into e-commerce right now, I'm going to show you ways, no matter what, I'm going to show you ways to scale your numbers. So my name is Dimitris Skiadas. Okay, I'm born and raised in Greece. I'm broadcasting here with Bilal, of course, from Greece. Father, husband, and world traveler. I've been doing this professionally since 2010. Okay, I'm a Google Analytics expert, and I do this for a living. I do this because this is my passion. No one made me do it. Okay, and this is what I do. I teach people e-commerce, and I have a personal group that I'm using, which is called Conversion Masters. I have a YouTube channel where I don't update it really often, to be honest, but here you can find a lot of little gems about how you can use especially Google Analytics. Okay, I do a lot of webinars. Okay, I do a lot of webinars with people, and you see with many names like Thomas Barge, like Brandy Stewart, or and Ben Malol, which are big names in our industry, really industry experts. And I help all the people with free webinars, how to use, especially how to use Google Analytics. Okay, of course, I'm public speaking all over the world. This is a picture of me in San Diego, Arizona. This is from Affiliate World Conference last June in Berlin. Okay, I hang out with the biggest names in our industry. You can see here a lot of good people, Ezra Firestone, and I was recently invited to a really private Shopify mastermind in New York this last June with 25 of the top leading experts. You can see here Charles Snow, Ezra Firestone, Adrian Morrison, Chris Record, Matt Smith. You can see a lot of the people. Okay, you see many familiar faces. So I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I even host my own high-end masterminds where people fly from all over the world, from USA, Australia, Canada, Europe to attend, and that was my first one I did in Santorini, and this is the next one. Actually, it starts out on this Monday. This is the magical place of Zakynthos in Greece. No matter what, if you come to my mastermind, you need to visit Greece. It's an amazing place to be. But what is really important is that I've helped more than 50+ owners to scale their e-com business to 7 and 8 figures. Okay, and probably 10,000 people right now with my free trainings, podcasts, videos, webinars, and all of that kind of stuff. So I know what I'm talking about. Okay, this is what you're going to hear today. This is not some theory or something that I have read. I have actually practicing it. Okay, in order to get started, who loves Google Analytics? I can tell you right now, nobody. Nobody loves Google Analytics. Everybody is here for the money. Okay, we all care about the moolah, about the money. Okay, so I can show you today that there's money sitting inside Google Analytics. So what's the case? Let me get right into it. I know that you're busy, and I know that we have already been late. So there was a Shopify store that was selling beauty products for women. Okay, the store started in October 2016, and as I told you already before, it was making around 60 grand per month. So from that 60 grand, there was one winning product that brought 80% of the revenue, and that product was the black mask. I'm sure that if you're into e-commerce, you have already seen this product, and my customer, it was actually one of the first, maybe the first person who has started scaling. Unfortunately, the partnership didn't end really well, so we didn't conquer the world, and I really mean conquer the world, because we had all the great potential to do that. Okay, so this is what we did. This is the exact steps, and this is, you need to take out some pen and paper and take some notes, because no matter what you do, these are things that are going to help you now. These are things that are going to help you today to do all this kind of stuff. Okay, optimizing the store for speed, really important. And we all know that we live in the era of everything is quickly. You know, if we don't do things quickly, people get lost. So out of one recent case study that I read, it says that 1 out of 4 users abandon web page that takes more than 4 seconds to load. Okay, and we all know that. I want you to show me right now. Would you wait? Would you write a comment and tell me? Would you wait for like a page to load like 10 seconds? No, you wouldn't. Okay, we are in the era of speed, so everything moves really quickly. So what we did is this: we use some tools. We use, of course, Google Analytics, and we use the tool called by Google Page Speed Insights, where it gives you an idea of how quick your site is. Okay, so the average page load time was 8 seconds. Okay, and if you go right now inside your Google Analytics, and you will find this one. Okay, the path is behavior, site speed, overview, and you will be able to see how much is your speed right now. If you are having more than 10 seconds, oh God, sorry, I'm going to say that, but you're screwed. Okay, you need to take care of that really fast, because literally 125% or more of the money that you're spending, it just like go outside the window and spreading it out of the window. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to use the tool called Page Speed Insights, and here it's going to show you, and I have put here inserted Amazon.com. Here it's going to show you how your site is performing on mobile, and I know it's in Greek, but I couldn't translate it for some reason, and on desktop. And here you see that Amazon has some, Google, the Page Speed Insights still has some suggestions to give to Amazon. Yeah, I believe it's true. How to optimize, some images, how to optimize the JavaScript, the CSS, and all that kind of stuff in order to be able to do something better. So the average page load time, we took it from 8 seconds to 2 seconds. And what we took a programmer, we hired him from Fiverr, if I remember correctly. The cost was around $120, and he literally went from 8 seconds, the page load time, to 2 seconds. And trust me, that helped tremendously. The conversions and the conversion rate. Okay. Number 2, tagging and tracking our Facebook ads, our main traffic source. Do you tag your Facebook ads? Do you know what is tagging? Don't worry, I'm here for you. I'm here to tell you. So tagging, normally what we do is we take this URL here, mystore.com / let's say yoga pant, and we insert it inside our Facebook ads. What we need to do though is we need to know exactly where does our traffic comes from. So we need to use all these UTM codes over here called UTM source, UTM medium, and we know exactly where our traffic comes from. So UTM source always equals Facebook, not FB, not FB.com, FB.com, whatever. Just write it as exactly as you see it right here, Facebook, with like here. UTM medium CPC, so we know it's Facebook paid advertisement. The content, in the UTM content, you need to write all the information you have on a nutshell level when you're doing Facebook ads. So let's say that we have mail 2534, mobile, let's say we're having a website conversion ad, and let's say that we have that we are optimizing for ad cart, and the campaign is yoga pants. So what you do is you take this whole URL and you put it where you would normally put your URL in the ad level inside your Facebook ads. Okay, this is what it means tagging. So the tool we use, of course, Google Analytics, and the Google Analytics URL builder, which is a Chrome extension. So this is exactly how it works. So you take this URL and you insert it there, and then when you go inside Google Analytics, and the path is acquisition, campaigns, all campaigns, you're able to know exactly which are the campaigns, how much money they are bringing in, what is the conversion rate. And you see here, the campaign is the face mask. Okay, you see here source medium, Facebook, and here you see that they didn't do it exactly as I told them. So they did Facebook video WC, but anyway, they did it in the right way. They slightly changed it, but what you need to do is you need to know exactly where does your traffic come from. So here, if you go to secondary dimension, type in ad content, you will be able to have all the content, all your assets right now, because we know that Facebook is under-reporting. You have seen it already if you're into Facebook ads, that many times that Facebook isn't doing the right job. Okay, so we need to tag our Facebook ads and we need to do this manually. So one really big realization that we had, okay, and we started scaling, would start scale even further, that instead of targeting women, when we targeted gay people, gay men, United States, 18 to 35, it was our best converting ad set. Okay, believe it or not, that our best converting ad set was made through this whole process of tagging our Facebook ads, which is really boring. But you can see here we would be able to scale even further, because 36% of our revenue, so 29 grand right now, you see that they came from this asset over here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this thus far. I would like to please show me some love over here to say that I'm doing a good job. Shall I continue? What do I need to do? Now what I do figure? Okay, I see some love here. Okay, awesome. So, number 3, scaling based on location of the user. This is really important. And what I usually see is people, targeting worldwide or targeting the whole United States. So if you go inside Google Analytics and you have the audience, you go to the path audience, geo, location, okay, you will be able to see this. So here, what you understand is if you take the time to analyze a little bit your data, you will see that United States doing a great job, 3.36% conversion rate, and the revenue comes here. And the bounce rate is not really good, to be honest. But anyway, you see some really good stats. What you see right here, if you take a notice, you see that Australia has a double conversion rate, 6% conversion rate. And here people spend way more time, like 20 seconds more. The bounce rate is less. So what you need to do is you need to look out for opportunities to start scaling. But let's say here what we did, let's say that the majority of the traffic comes from from United States. Okay, you click on United States, okay, and here you can see specific states, Texas, New York, and all that kind of stuff. And you see right here, for example, that, oh man, I'm doing a good job in California, but in Colorado, not that much. So you can go ahead and you can make specific ad sets for specific states or even for specific cities. So even if I click here in California right now, you will see that, okay, I have a really good conversion rate, but here on Riverside, I have a 2.27% conversion rate, okay? But here on San Diego, I have a 4.58. So it doesn't matter, you don't need to go ahead and spend your whole budget in targeting the whole United States, okay? So here I'm just trying to give you some context what we did with this customer. So what we did is we analyzed a lot of his data and we started scaling based on specific states that we have right here. Okay, scale based on specific states. Number 4, scale based on mobile and desktop conversion rate. So Google Analytics path is audience mobile overview, and we all know that, every single body, even me, I have right now, I can see myself live and I can read the questions. Okay, we are with our mobile phone in extern to our hands. Okay, we all know that. So if you go inside your Google Analytics and you go to this path, audience mobile overview, you will see something similar to this. We all know that mobile works. We all know that mobile is converting really good. But if you take the time here to notice, you will see that although mobile is converting really good at 2.78%, you will see another thing. That desktop is converting on 3.53%. Okay, people on desktop spend twice the time. So instead of spending 31 seconds that they spend on mobile, people on desktop spend 1 minute or more. People spend more pages per session compared to mobile, and the bounce rate is less than the mobile. Okay, so what does that tell you? When someone is on desktop, okay, they don't have way too many distractions. There are some where they are stable. Okay, they don't have way too many distractions. They have a bigger screen. They don't move around. They don't have the ability to move around a lot in the house. So bigger screen, they spend more time. And if you think about it, when people are on desktop, usually people are on desktop when they are at home or where they are at work and they're really bored. Okay, so the more time people spend on your store, the more screen that they have, the more products they can see and the more products they can buy. So what we did, we started taking advantage of the desktop, although you see right there, mobile was majority of the traffic. You see here that we could scale even further by taking advantage of the desktop. But on the next one, I will tell you how we scale based on mobile. So wait. So as I usually say, yes, mobile is king, but desktop is converting better. And number 5, scaling based on specific mobile devices. And I know that most of the people, and be honest, do you do it? Do you scale on specific, do you test on specific mobile devices? Most of the people just do mobile and that's it. So today, I'm going to show you a way how to scale based on specific devices. So if you go inside Analytics, the Google Analytics path is audience mobile devices. Okay, and what you need to do, you need to spend enough time. Okay, I have the biggest example that I have here to show you. I had another client where he was selling kitchen appliances to women over 45, and I made an assumption like, when I was working with that client, that women over 45 United States, most of the people use like Apple iPhone, like the biggest screen Apple iPhone everybody has before looking at the data. And how wrong was I? I was so wrong, because we tried the Apple iPhone, it was converting okay, but only the moment when we realized that Android devices were converting way better for that specific niche, and it literally just exploded. And here you can see, I don't know how big is your screen right now, but here you can see that, okay, let's see, Apple iPhone 6s is converting on a 2.92%. And of course, you don't need only to look at the conversion rate, we need to look some other data, download the data that I'm just trying to give you some context over here. But you see here that Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is converting on 3.88. But here I have another Android device, which is Galaxy S6, which is converting only 1.52. So we did various of tests, we did a lot of tests by specific devices, and we were able to understand how we could scale even further based on specific devices. I can guarantee you right now that 95% of the people don't even do that. Okay, and this is part of the presentation, and this is part of me that always like to give out value. I'm not always about, let me rephrase, I'm always about helping people and teaching people, because I know they will come back and say, a simple thank you to me is more than enough. And as I usually say, yes, iPhone is king, but Android is even better. Okay, Android is Springs. Okay, just tell me, give me some feedback, guys. Do you like what you see so far? Do you like, we have like 13 people live here on the call, and I have my mobile here. Just let me know if you want me to continue. Show me some love over here. Do you have any questions so far? Maybe Google Analytics is a really new concept for you, and it takes some time. What I advise you, is just to rewatch the video and try to make things happen. So all the above that we shared are great, okay, but analytics is only just a piece of the puzzle, okay. And I discovered that 95% of the people have the same problem, and it seems like crazy, because someone is making like 10 grand per month, another is making 150 grand per month. So many people have, 95% of the people have the same problems, and of course on a different scale, but still they do have the exact same problems. Okay, so here are the top 6 mistakes I discovered and how to solve them when people are doing e-commerce. So let's rock and roll. Mistake number 1. I already said this first, but okay, if you're not properly tracking your Facebook ads, you're into a problem. And we have already shared the solution with Google Analytics and UTM tagging, but I think that I needed to go ahead and put that as number one because it's really, really important. Number two, another one big one, we haven't already discussed about that, so I want your focus here. You focus only on Facebook ads, okay? And I know that there are a lot of other traffic sources that can do a great job for you, but you focus only on Facebook ads. So let me ask you, what would happen if you went ahead, if you go ahead and lose your Facebook ads account? God forbid, but what would happen? So you need to take advantage of other traffic sources like your email, like Instagram, like YouTube ads, like Google Shopping, Google Display Network. And it's really, really funny. I was working with a customer where he had like 4,000 emails of buyers, and he was always looking to find someone else. He was always looking to find someone new in order to buy from his store. And that was crazy because when you're sitting, when you have 4,000 emails, you didn't try to sell those people something else, or you didn't try to keep the conversation going. So what I'm going to tell you right now is go ahead and try only one of them. Is it YouTube ads? Go ahead. Is it Google Shopping? Is it Google Display Network? Is it taking care of your email? Okay, take care of your autoresponder, of your sequences. Just take care of them. Just start with one and try to take advantage of them and take care of them, and you will only benefit from some results. I know marketers that they're sending out an email to a really, really big email list, and they can generate $100,000 from a single email with repetition. Number three, you focus only on revenue and not profit, and you've seen it already. You've seen so many people saying, "Oh, man, I had $10,000 a day, $50,000 a day, $100,000 a day." But you know, we focus only on revenue and not profit. If you think about it, okay, we need to take the time to daily track all our revenue, of course, and all our expenses. Because as marketers, as entrepreneurs, we do have a lot of expenses, okay? We have like Shopify apps, fees, Stripe, PayPal, we have virtual assistants, we have a lot of things that we don't track. We have taxes, and nobody ever talks about taxes. So I really, really advise you, and I know that this doesn't have to do with analytics, but you have no idea how many people get thrown off. Before I go to forward, get thrown out of big business because they simply don't do these mistakes. And I've been an accountant for a few years before I get into that, and you have no idea how many people I've seen. I said it before, but how many people I've seen that getting out of business because they simply didn't know their numbers. Okay. Another, number four, this is a really, really big mistake. Okay, I know that dropshipping is amazing and you can make a lot of money, but another mistake that you're doing right now, and it leads you to don't make a lot of money, is that people don't trust you. Okay, and what is the solution to that? You need to increase the trustworthiness and authority of your site. Okay, you need to eliminate all the conversion killers. It's many times I go inside like Shopify stores where they say, the about us page, okay, and people, they don't even have an about us. They don't even say about them. They don't even have like a picture, a telephone number, something, office hours. They don't even have an address. Like, try to eliminate all those conversion killers. Try to show that people trust you with their money. Try to show the person that is visiting your store that you're not going to run away with their money. Okay, you need to focus a lot on making it a really trustworthy brand. Okay, you would buy from Amazon, right? Okay, why would you buy from Amazon? Because Amazon has been around for many years. People know Amazon. They buy from Amazon. They know that their goods will be delivered. Okay, but people don't really know you. So another thing, people whine all the day, why my conversion rate is only 1%, and why people don't buy, and all that kind of stuff. And when I go inside and look at the store, it really sucks. So make sure that you focus a good percentage of your time into eliminating all the conversion killers from your store. Number 5, you're not taking advantage of the traffic you have already, and that's a big one, okay? And that relates a little bit to what we said before about the traffic sources. But for example, you're sending enough Facebook ads traffic and you're remarketing them on Facebook. That's amazing. But you know what you can do? Just take that traffic that you have already paid and you go and fix a remarketing campaign on Google Display Network, and you can target them on thousands and hundreds of thousands of websites that Google cooperates with, and they can see again and again your product, not only on Facebook, but on Google Display Network. Or you can even go to create a campaign, retargeting campaign with ad roll or perfect audience. People need to see you. People that don't buy from the one. Remarketing is a crucial effect, and I know that 100% that you are doing that on Facebook ads, but try to take advantage of that and do remarketing on Google Display Network as well. It's really, really easy. You will see a lot of common things with remarketing, how remarketing, just you take the customer audience, how remarketing is done on Facebook, and how remarketing is done on Google. So you create the custom audience, you do the ad, and you do the campaign, and you have the ad running on the Google Display Network. Okay, number 6. You're not building a sellable asset. You're just focusing on making some really, really quick ads. And I do have a solution for you. Okay, you need to build a real brand. Okay, you need to be an Nike. You need to be an Adidas. You need to be a Louis Vuitton. And I know that this is something that doesn't happen, from today and tomorrow. You have a brand, but you need to take care of things that you can manage. So, for example, with dropshipping, it's amazing because you can quickly test some products and you can quickly, make some money. But what you can do is that when people receive one of your products, okay, they don't even know where does the product come from. That you don't have a thank you note, you don't have a logo, you don't have a coupon, you don't have anything. So one of the things that we did with another customer, I was working, he had a grandma store. And we created the persona, we named that persona Deborah, and that guy, it was really funny because that guy was from, I think, India or Philippines. Anyway, or maybe India or Philippines. I don't remember. I think it was that guy. He was from India, and of course he wasn't a grandma. So we created the persona, and we said, "My name is Deborah," and we wrote in the about the page, "I'm 76, 74 years old. I have 3 grandchildren. These are my grandchildren." And we made like custom boxes with the custom thank you note that it seemed like it was handwritten, a really, really small gift that it was included inside the packets. And that brought us like a really great increase in sales in the next 30 days from customers that have already bought from us. Okay, this doesn't seem like crucial, and I know that people want to make just the quick money, but it's really, you have no idea how crucial that is in order to be able to have people that trusted you already once and they know the brand right now. Okay, the brand in that store was the grandma store. You need to focus on building a brand for your store so people can come back to you and buy from you without ever having like always to, not ever, but without always having, to target them with Facebook ads. Okay, so we're still here. I see we still have like 12 people on the call. I hope that you're really, really enjoying this so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now, my guess is that by right now you feel like, wow, what is he talking about? Like inside like 30, 35 minutes, he was like mind blown. And what are you talking about? And this is a lot of information. Okay, what I can guarantee you is that you will love this stuff as soon as you start practicing them. Okay, it's not, Google Analytics is not sexy, but it definitely can help you make money. And what I can definitely tell you about me is that, except from all the stuff that I said in the beginning, I definitely know how to help you scale even further. Okay, or you probably look like this. What? You're not so mind blown right now, but you didn't understand a damn thing, or you need to rewatch the replay of this Facebook Live in order to understand some more. Okay, so right now you have 2 choices, and choices number 1 is figure it all out by yourself. Okay, I wouldn't recommend that choice because there are people that like me that have been actively doing it, and this is the choice number 2. You can let me help you. Okay, and I recently turned 34 years old, and this is a picture of me when I was 34 years old with my family. I was here with my parents, my wife, and my little one. And you know what? I made one decision, and one of the decisions for the years to come was to help more people. And I know that people need my help, and it's not always about only Facebook ads or Shopify. It's all about making an overall decision of what are the things that you are lacking as an entrepreneur, what are the skills that you're lacking, and in order to ask help. Okay, I can provide you that help. I can help you achieve your goals this year, honestly. And this is simply because I love helping people. Yes, I do, of course, we all make money, we all make some really good money, but this is what drives me, okay? Like having a simple thank you or a communication, or especially when I'm traveling all over the world. And I'll tell you what, I have to be in Zakynthos for my mastermind on Sunday, and next I'm traveling on Egypt, next I'm traveling on Singapore, next I'm traveling on Marrakesh, Morocco, and next I'm traveling on Thailand, okay? And I always meet people, and I was in Berlin, I was in Los Angeles, I was in New York a couple of months ago. I always travel, and I always love meeting people, and I always love helping people. For me, money is not the number one. Of course, it's important. This is what we do, but I do it because I love helping people. Okay, and I want to introduce to you Conversion Masters. And already you've seen it before, but I like to think Conversion Masters as the ultimate e-commerce course of 2017. So if you decide to invest here today after seeing this presentation for me today, okay, it's how to install Google Analytics and how to focus on numbers that matters. Even if you don't, okay, you need to focus on analytics because it will definitely help you. But here I have more than 9 modules and more than 40 plus videos step by step. I'll show you how to focus on numbers that matter, how to read your Google Analytics data, and how to use them to create your own empire. How to eliminate all these conversion killers in your store and double your conversion rate in 21 days. How to write an about us page that converts like crazy. Okay, definitely not a copywriter, but I know what are the trigger points that will help you, because the about us page is on the second most visited page after the home page. How to scale your Facebook ads to the moon using only Google Analytics. How to diversify your traffic sources with email marketing, with search engine optimization, and Google Ads. Actually, I have 2 full modules, more than 2 hours, where I take you in order how to set up Google Search, Google Gmail Ads, where no one is talking about, Google Display Network, Google Shopping, and some great other stuff related. You see right here, I said it before, the secret of Google Ads, search, display, Google Shopping, Gmail Ads. I have spent more than $5 million doing Google AdWords for clients when I was working for the agency. How to create repeat customers for life and how to give them an amazing customer experience. How to build a brand, a real and sellable asset. How to perform product research like a boss, and this is really, really crucial. Like product research, you don't have to be an expert in Facebook ads, okay? But if you understand how to propose your value, how to show your product to the world, you can make lots of money. How to identify buying interest with ease, okay? How the Facebook targeting can work wonders for your store. And the number 1 manual bidding strategy to help you sell more, and I have partnered up with Ben Malol, one of the guys that have the biggest Facebook ads group. It has close to 40,000 people right now, and I partnered up with him, and he has a full module, more than 2 hours inside Conversion Masters, where it shows you step by step how to scale, how to use manual bidding, how to use auto bidding. But here's the manual bidding strategy can make you lot of money. How to optimize and scale your Facebook ads big time. So I'm really telling you, don't miss this. Okay, and this is what the members area looks like. Okay, I do have a lot of, and I can actually show you real what the members area looks like. But in more details, here's what the module number 1 looks, how to install analytics, how the Google Analytics work, and all the basic terminology, how the traffic module, search engine optimization, email marketing, tagging, YouTube, Instagram, all that kind of great stuff, e-commerce tracking, how to set up goals and see where people are living, inside your are living inside your funnel, so you need to take a look and fix them. Okay, how to scale with geo-targeting, with mobile conversion rate, with devices, with demographics, with day of the week, and I have some custom reports also as well. The major conversion pillars, this module alone can make you a lot of money. How to raise your trustworthiness and authority, the right, the perfect about us page, product research. This is crazy. This is the whole module where we're talking about Google Search Network, Google Customer Ads. I can guarantee you that 99% of the people don't actively doing it right now. Module number 7, Google Display, remarketing, scaling with Gmail ads, YouTube ads, how to target, all that kind of stuff. You will never see anyone. I'm actively doing it. This is not some theory. And I have the module number 8, where I have the exclusive Facebook ads training. As I was telling you, how to master manual bidding, optimization, targeting. This is 1 hour long videos. You can see there's a lot. You will see there is a lot of videos right here to tell you. And Ben Malone right now has, I'm telling you, one of the most active Facebook ads group, and he sells his own training as well. But we partner up, and he's made these videos for my members. Okay, and I have, actually, this is not true. This is not 425. Right now, there are close to 500 people that have already enrolled to the course. Okay, and I have a lot of testimonials. So I have Olaf, where he made 55 grand in 4 days simply by doing some work with me, some coaching. Napoleon made 20 grand in 72 hours. And then he went ahead and made that money. He did it in 45 grand in 5 days. And actually did have an update on that one. He closed one day, he hit $50,000 only. And you see right here, I asked him, what you did? He said, scaled my ads with manual bidding during my converting hours, and I got it down to specific mobile devices. Okay, this is why I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. And here's the screenshot where it says, bro, I may crack 50K today. He even cracked more than 50K. I just don't have the screenshot. So the other guy, where due to my teachings, he said he made $83,000 in sales due to your teaching, another 10K in sales ad spend, and we should cross 100K in the next stats due to you. And this is a guy that he was not in Conversion Masters. Okay, I don't want to say lies. He was not in Conversion Masters, or he was not my clients. He just took some data that they presented in a live presentation last year, okay, and he made it into money. And I have another one here. He started a new store, and he hit $5,000 in less than 30 days, okay? And exactly in 30 days, he hit $10,000. And this is actually who he's also from Vietnam. I don't know if he's in the group right here, but this is the exact person who made a lot of money with that. Another one, 41 grand in 7 days due to geo-scaling, only by taking advantage of the geo-scaling method that I'm teaching, and he made 41 grand in a week. Okay, and I also have Thomas Parquet making 10 grand from a single campaign in Google AdWords with only $380 spent. You know, I have like hundreds of testimonials. Here's from Don Wilson, that does who is the owner of Gear Bubble. Okay, Dimitris is the only person I trust to guide us. I highly recommend working with him. I have a lot. Let me bring some water right here before we recap. Okay, so someone was calling. Okay, so let's recap. These are all the goodies that you are going to receive right now when you decide to invest in Conversion Masters. All 8 modules, actually, they're not 8. I told you there are 9, but I will reveal a little bit later. We have a private Facebook group with it's a lot of things going on in there. I do some private trainings for the group only. I jumpstart webinar where I have already done the webinar, but I have done the webinar once. But I will be right there to redo a webinar in whatever Q&A webinar, whatever questions you may have. in order to help you. 7 custom e-commerce reports ready to plug and play, so you can install them right away inside your store, inside your Google Analytics, and you don't have to spend time, a lot of time, you know, like researching how to do it. And these are the reports right here: customer acquisition, device, time of the day, geolocation. Okay, access to my personal Rolodex of tools I use daily, and this is really, really crucial. Okay, I have tools that I use daily in order to help you, and I have tools that I personally did it for me, and I will share them with you in order to help you them scale even further. There are not tools that you can buy them anywhere else. There are tools that I will be sharing with you. Okay, I have a targeting sheet, a URL tagging sheet, a product research sheet, a daily expenses sheet, and I'm adding more. Okay, and really, really crucial, you have access to me. Okay, not one-on-one, but definitely you have access to me because I'm available for you in order to be able to help you. And I know that this is invaluable. Okay, because I really do care about you. I really do care about my customers. Okay, and I can tell you that only in 2016 my clients made more than $20 million. And the unannounced bonus and module number 1, and as I was saying, I got a lot of great feedback from the course, but they also listened to people that had problems, okay, with the course, people that struggled. I'm telling you, for me, it's not only about the money. For me, number 1, it's about helping people. And I had people that said that struggled with the course. Okay, I discovered that not all of us were on the same level. Okay, some people need more help with the basics. So I decided to ask for extra help from my good friend Sebastian Gomez, and he did an exclusive Facebook ads training for beginners. Really, really exclusive, and it's Sebastian who has already sold close to $2 million on his stores, and he has some training on his own. He has a YouTube channel, but he created a specific module for us, for Conversion Masters. He has a full module with the basics, Facebook ads basics, how to start with objectives, which objectives to use, PPE, CTW, website conversion, lookalikes, how to scale, how to use the Facebook pixel, how to use custom audiences, and what are the testing methods he's using. And of course, I've said before, but scaling is one of the crucial parts like that. So I told you, I care about you, and I really, really, really want you to be successful. Okay, and I'm not going to ask for something that's not fair. If you think that I'm going to ask for like $5 grand for this training, you are mistaken. Okay, so because I was charging $5,000 to charge a consulting client, and I could give results to these clients. You know, someone would pay me $5 grand for one-on-one training, and he would go immediately, and he would walk away and make that money in a matter of weeks. Okay, but I'm not even asking, okay, half of it. I'm not even asking 2,500. I'm not even asking 997. Okay, I'm just asking 297. One time. 297, one-time fee, no upsells, no gimmicks, no tricks, no, you're not going to need one expensive shed or nothing like that. No upsells, no nothing. And you have full 30 days to ask for your money back. You can go ahead and take the training, and you have full 30 days to ask for your money back. And I have already given money back to people who didn't like the course. But, okay, you have to execute on what you learn. Okay, if you are the kind of people who will just like to buy the course just to have it for free, please respect me and respect my hard work I have done for all this course, and respect. If you really, really don't learn one damn thing, I will happily give you your money back. Okay, if after 30 days you haven't got at least your 297 back, which I really, really highly doubt it, okay, you can ask for refund. I'm telling here, if you are the type of person who sets the calendar in 29 days and then asks for a refund, I don't want you as a customer. I don't want you. I want to help people that want to help themselves. Okay, so if you're serious about growing your business right now in e-commerce, let me hold your hand. Honestly, I'm really right here. I'm looking you in the eyes. I'm not some sort of a guru. This is what I do for experience, and I have already great results from the course. Okay, I have a disclaimer number 2. And this is not a fake scarcity. I said it before, I said this a few months before. I didn't want to raise the price, but I'm going to raise the price to 497 because there is a lot of valuable information right here. I don't have a set date, and I hate the fake scarcity. Oh, buy in the next 10 minutes because you will lose forever. No, you won't lose forever, but I don't want you to buy at 497 because at 297 you can buy. You can invest, not buy. You can invest in yourselves, and I'm telling you back that you have a 30-day money back guarantee. Okay, I'm telling you, this is not a fake scarcity. So if you don't want to pay more, now is your time to act. Jump in now. So what I'm gonna do, you need to go to conversionmasters.net, and I will write that to conversionmasters.net. This is the call. And here you will see all the great stuff that I have planned for you. Conversionmasters.net. And you will see here all the testimonials, some more testimonials. And here I have some more testimonials from Ben Malone and people that are actively doing some really big stuff. And here's the actual, let me see if you can see, the Conversion Masters members area where you can see the Facebook Ads Basic by Sebastian Gomez. Here I have all that kind of stuff, activities to focus on, product research, all the modules from Ben Malone. Here you can see that I have everything right here, conversion killer, geo-targeting, and it's 297 one-time fee. www.conversionmasters.net. And I'm done with the presentation, and I want to stop sharing my screen and get back to it. So let me stop sharing my screen, and let's have a Q&A if you have some questions. Click on stop sharing, but it doesn't stop sharing. We really love be live.
Okay. I'm still in the lobby, so you have to take me to broadcast.
We are okay. We are back on track. I hope that you really liked it, guys and girls.
Okay, so that was a fantastic presentation, and we have a few questions here. So let's begin with the first one. And the first one is, can I track my Google AdSense campaigns with Google Analytics?
Google AdSense campaigns, what do you, let me see. So Google AdSense has a different kind of platform where you are able to see what are the earnings that you have. Okay, so Google AdSense doesn't have to do anything with Google Analytics. What exactly do you want to track? I'm not sure if I understand correctly.
Okay, give me just 1 minute here. Okay, so this was like, can we track Google AdWords campaign with Google Analytics?
AdWords, AdWords, okay, not AdSense. Oh yeah, right. Yes, of course. Okay. Google AdWords, they have a specific, and I can show you here, I have a test. I can show you, no, I won't take it again to share again my screen, but there is a specific, inside Google Analytics, there's a specific menu where you can go ahead and see what happens with Google AdWords, your campaigns, what is your revenue, bounce rate, average time on site, conversion rate, revenue, products, keywords, everything. You know, Google AdWords connects directly to Google Analytics, so you will be able, Google Analytics should be your best friend, okay? It wasn't my best friend when I first started because I really hated, you know, diving into the numbers and all that kind of stuff, but Google Analytics was the #1 thing that really helped me. Really helped me to scale my business. And I'm telling you, Google Analytics is not sexy. Google Analytics is not sexy. It's not like Facebook ads sexy, but I can guarantee you that when you spend enough time, even if you invest in the course today, or even if you know what I want you to do for the people that are remaining, you need to go ahead and take all the things that I shared already with you and implement. Don't buy. You don't need to buy the course. Just invest in the course only if you need more help from me, and I'll be right here, holding your hand and try to explain more things, because it's difficult to figure out things by yourself. Okay, it's not that you can't do it. Okay, you figure out a lot of things by yourself, but you need to understand how you need to use, because you don't have like infinite time. You don't have like infinite time to figure it out by next year. Okay, quarter 4 is around the corner, so you need to take the time to understand how this whole process is working, so you can start scaling. Christmas is around the corner, guys.
Sure. Thank you so much. So the other question which we wanted to know about is, can we share our Google Analytics data with the clients if they would like to know some details about it? So can we share that?
Absolutely. You can give them access, and you can give them like just a view access, just read the data. So they won't be able, to, if you don't want them, they won't be able, to download or start doing some crazy stuff like putting you out as an admin. So you can share your data, and you can revoke their access whenever time you like. Okay, just make sure when you are sharing your data, you have all the rights to your page, your Google Analytics, so you can take back and revoke access. Yes, it's really easy.
Okay, fantastic. So is there any limit for the number of goals which we could set in Google Analytics?
Yes, there is a limit. We can set like 20 goals. Okay, you can set more goals, but in my experience, you won't need more than 5 or 6, because as I also show in the training, you have like to go ahead and show to have like add to cart, shipping information, payment information, and some other like people who enter their contact details. So you don't need more than 5, 6, but you have a limit of 20 goals. Yes.
Okay, lovely. So what is the optimal bounce rate for a particular website? Say it's a new website, I would say like 50% done, or just 50% products which are added to the website. So according to you, what do you think is the correct bounce rate for that particular website?
So for me, anything less than 70% and less, okay, it's good. When you see that you have a bounce rate of more than 70%, this is like a bell. This is like a ring bell. Something tells you that something not great is going on with your website. People are bouncing off, and I have seen like you saw in that store that have like an 80% bounce rate, 85% bounce rate, and I knew why, because we didn't have enough products. We just had like a few products, and our focus was on that one black mask product. But anything that is 70 and low, the lower the better, of course. The lower the better, because more and more people are inside your website, and the more people are in your website, they will take the time. They will take the time to go ahead and check out your products, and maybe go to the desired action, which is like making the purchase. But if you have right now anything more than 70%, 75, 80%, it means that you're in trouble, and you need to do something to fix that. Okay, the lower the better, always.
Okay, fantastic. So in Google Analytics, can we also see customer lifetime value?
Yes, there is. This is a little bit more. Advanced, but inside Google Analytics, you can tag specific people. That's a little bit more advanced, even for me to actually practice it. But there is a way to see how you can tag specific people and see their lifetime customer value. Yes.
Okay. So for Google AdWords quality score, what's more important? Is it bid price, ad copy, or landing page?
All of them. All of them, because Google takes into consideration many things. They take into consideration the copy, how related is the keywords you are trying to advertise with the copy, how quick is your website is loading, how the landing page is relevant, and if you're talking. So if I'm talking about Nike shoes, do they expect to go into the landing page to find Nike shoes and all the context is about shoes, or you're telling me about Nike shoes and I will go to see laptops? Okay, so the quality score is a number of factors like the click-through rate, how relevant it is, the ad copy, the landing page, how quickly is the landing copy, and anything of a quality score of 8 and above is great. That's a good question. I like this question because usually people don't ask me a lot about Google AdWords, but that question makes me happy.
Okay. Now, this is another question regarding AdWords. So this is more specific to keywords. Say, for example, if the keyword volume, it's like a low volume keyword, will that hurt the quality score of AdWords?
No, definitely no. If it is a relevant keyword, it doesn't matter if it's a low search volume. So if you have, like, you're selling shoes, okay, if you have the keyword that Nike Air Max 97, whatever that is, and has like on average like 50 searches, it's still relevant. So it will never hurt your quality score if it is way too relevant, and if you have a specific ad group with that specific keyword and the copy of your ad talks about Nike Air Max 97. So it will never hurt your quality score if you are too relevant and the landing page is relevant.
Okay. So similar terms, when we have an ad group, what do you suggest is the number of AdWords or Google AdWords we should have in each ad group?
No more than 20. In my experience, the less you can have, the greatest it would be, because it can be way easier manageable. Okay, so imagine if you have like an ad group where it has 1,000 keywords or 500 keywords. It would be, trust me, I've been there when I actually started doing this, like in 2010, and it was a madness back then because I was looking to change the bid on one keyword and I couldn't figure out. So I decided to go ahead and make like really small ad groups. Even I have like ad groups, like one keyword ad groups. Like they do have one keyword inside, but I know it's really manageable. Or I go with like exact match keyword or broadified mode, broadified match. So I know exactly where does my traffic comes from. I know exactly how that keyword is working and all that kind of great stuff.
Okay, great. Thank you. And for Google AdWords, should we bid on our own brand and competitor's brand, or just my own? What would you suggest?
Yes, I definitely suggest in bidding up your brand. There is no question asked. Of course, you need to bid on your brand because it's super inexpensive. It's really cheap, and you protect your brand because some other person has the ability to bid on your brand. If you have a really big brand, some other person can bid on your brand. So what you need to do is you need to protect your brand as much as you can. But you need to take away, if you have some clear competitors, you need to take away some of their customers, try to grab them, okay? And usually after the branded, the competitors' terms are the best converting ones.
Great. So how do we track email on Google Analytics if we are using MailChimp?
Okay, the exact, I'm not sure about MailChimp. I think that some of them do have a tagging. I'm not sure, to be honest, about MailChimp, but even if you want to be sure, you can go ahead and use the tagging method I showed you, except of doing like source equals Facebook, medium equals CPC, you can go ahead and do source email, medium newsletter, the other way around. Like newsletter and email, so you know exactly from which email people do come from. The same exact process.
Okay, fantastic. So Dimitri, that was the last question which our viewers had, and we would really like to thank you for your time and the information which you have provided. I'd just like to add a few words here. 90% of the stores are not utilizing their Google Analytics to the full potential. Start analyzing your numbers to get the most out of your ad spend, right? And Dimitri here is the #1 guy in Google Analytics. So if you really want to get things rolling with Google Analytics, I would suggest you join his course today, which you can log into the website www.conversionmasters.net, and Dimitri would be glad to help you out with his course as well as his personal guidance. Right, Dimitri?
Absolutely. This is what I do. This is my passion, and I love helping people. And I already tell you that the course comes with a 30-day money back guarantee. So all the risk is on me. You don't have to take any risk. All the risk is on me, and you need to go ahead and take away. Even if you don't go ahead inside the course today, you can go ahead and try to implement what I already shared with you. If you want to hold your hand and give you like this, come join the course, and I will definitely be there for you.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, Dimitri, and we'll be going offline now. And I request the group and the viewers who are watching to log on to the website conversionmasters.net and check out the course from Dimitri. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great afternoon, whatever. Have a great night, actually. It's already 9:30.
Right.
Have a great night. Talk to you soon. It was great hanging out with you. See you guys soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.